Hi, everybody. This is Friday, and this is the Forever Friday show. My name is Friday Forever, so that's why I named it Forever Friday. But I had no idea that there was a gazillion. There's tons of Forever Fridays out there. But I only did it because that's my name. For real. My show today is a Mish-Mash. 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 It's Yiddish, by the way. Miss is a mixture, and mash, put it all together. Like the spoon and everything. You see everything in this picture? It's a mismatch of everything. I wanted to use that because I want to talk about me, my life, the mismatch, different stories. Yeah, I was a little girl once, but I never knew. Some kids they suck their thumb. They carry a blankie everywhere and they rub it. They carry their blankie. I don't know. I don't know if I ever did that. As a kid, as a baby, right here and then all the way up. I don't know if I did that. Oh, it looks better on Mish-Mash. I don't know if I did that. But here's a story, because I was laying on my blow-up bed. I don't have a bed. I just have a blow-up bed until I can get a bed. I was thinking about my life back then. When I was young, I used to have cars. The little cars. Trucks. I had all kinds of cars. I had the wheel that I put my cars all in. I loved playing with my cars. My big wheel cars. The brothers, I don't know. They made my older brother made what are those things with glue it together, put the stickers on it, models of tanks and things. I don't know what he did, but my other brother, I'm not really sure what he did. So they were doing their own thing. And me, I would take my cars and sit in the front yard and find really, really good dirt. Nice. It was nice dirt. Nice. And I would make roads, and I would take twigs from trees and make houses and fences. And I'm going to like Sarah's house or Sally's. I'm going to go for a ride. And I would go on the roads and I would go honk honk. I would play like that. That's the way I would soothe myself. Mish-Mash stories. I liked playing with my cars. I did. I don't know that I ever sucked my thumb or had a binky. I don't know. I don't think so. But why I was thinking about that is because I'm an adult. I'm 57 years old. I always have loved my stuffed animals. There's certain ones that I can't live without. I just can't live without. And or small pillows. Like I have a heart pillow. I have a white bear. He's about, she. White bear is about this big. I don't know, size of my arm, maybe my white bear. White bear. I can't sleep if I don't have white bear. Drives me insane. I'm looking around, I'm feeling under everywhere. I'm feeling, if I can't find white bear, I have to turn the light on, I have to get up, and I have to search my room. I do. I cannot sleep without white bear. He's perfect for my neck. He's perfect for my neck. And it's comforting. Yeah. I don't know if any grown-up has a thing, a comforter that when they're grown up that they still need to sleep. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. It's my thing. I'm being totally transparent with you. I know. It's weird, but it's okay. I don't care what you think. I don't. I am my own person, and I like my stuffed animals. I like my dolls. I like my gadgets. I'm a gadget girl. Ooh. Love my gadgets. Gadget, like, yeah. Love gadgets. I can't ask my dad. I can't ask my mom. I can't ask anybody because everybody died. Everyone's dead. Everybody's dead. Everybody is dead. And the people that you can ask, or that I could have asked, but I never thought of those questions. I just didn't. Is my mom or my dad or family member that would have known. But there's no family members left. And the ones that are alive wrote me off as dead too. So I don't know what to say. I am talking about Mish-Mash. Mixture. You throw a little bit of this in there, you throw a little bit of that in there, and you mix it up. And my cars and my dolls and my stuffed animals, I need them. I need them. People are like, man, you need to throw that stuff away, blah, 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 blah. Are you me? No. I don't throw away my pictures. Who does that? Who does that? Seriously? You're cold-hearted. I don't throw away. Yeah, most people say, Friday, you don't throw anything away. And I go, boo to the shit. Yes, I do. I do. I throw things away when I don't need them. But then I have that thought, well, if I throw it away, I'm going to need it. And how I'm going to get another one. I know a lot of other people think that same way. But things aren't the same. Things are not the same. Before, I used to get magazines from doctor's offices, mark off the name, used to use the magazines for my, what do you call that thing? You call the thing, the board, the vision board. I used to make the vision boards a lot. So I needed magazines. And I would get them from doctor's offices. Where you take your cars to get them fixed. Just a whole plethora of places. Hair cutting places. But places these days, they do not have magazines. They will not give you anything. Nothing. Nobody will give you anything. They look at you like you're crazy. It's like, you ain't getting nothing of mine. You ain't getting no magazine with my name on it. I paid for those. The world is just not right anymore. That's why I keep things. Right. Because people are not as giving. Not as giving as they once were. Wow. Wow. I used to be able to play with toys in the dirt, and that's how I soothed myself in my mind. And my Barbie dolls, I used to play with them a lot. I used to play with my Barbies up until in my 20s, maybe. I don't know. I used to make them clothes like every other little girl. You get, I don't know, you get like a bandage. You wrap it around. The pins that my mom used to have, the end of it had a ball. And you cut the end of the pin, or you keep bending it until it breaks off, until you have a small piece, and then you use those for earrings. Oh my gosh. Don't ever do this. Okay, I was so dumb. But I thought I was really smart. I thought I was. I took a paper clip and I hung the clothes on it. And I thought, well, shoot, I need to hang this somewhere. So I saw 2 holes in the wall. I took the paper clip and I stuck it in the hole. Yes, it was a plug hole. It went zap. It burned a hole in my hands. Stupid. Don't ever do that. Stupid. Don't ever put anything in a light socket other than a plug for a lamp. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. It was bad. It was bad. I learned from that experience I will never. What age was I? I was probably. What? Oh, Well, I would think I was below, I definitely was below 18. I was maybe 15, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I wanted to speak about a lot of different things. And one was my stuffed animals. I still have like a zebra, like my earrings, they're zebras. Hmm. I have a stuffed animal. I was going to give it away, but I'm like, no way. I never buy myself any stuffed animals. I love this zebra. Probably about this big. And the head comes out, and then the neck fits right good on my neck. And it props my head up just right to see the TV. Yeah, I like stuffed animals. What can I say? Um, my mom, when I was young, I used to have pom poms and and lots of stuffed animals, but I just didn't have any place to put them. She surprised me. She took, what did she take? She took like string or she took, I'm thinking it was just, no, it had to be strong, so probably yarn. She took yarn and she attached it to the back of my stuffed animals or dolls, big dolls. Like it had plastic face, and it was like stuffed, dolls. She surprised me by she hung them. We had my ceiling was wood. It was wood. It was wood, slats wood, like a log cabin in Idaho, McCall, Idaho. And my room had wood planks. She took and attached it to them and hung them all over my walls, and with thumbtacks. She hung all of my dolls, stuffed animals. It was nice to get them up off the floor. Um, it was kind of scary at night, them looking down at me and such. I had this window at the front of the house, and um, there was a tree outside. But to my knowledge, when the wind blew and the wind howled, ooh, this one branch, which I did not know at the time because I was little, it was the silhouette of a person trying to get in to my window. And it kept knocking against my window. And me in my bed with my covers and a little bit of my eyes, little teeny tiny bit of my eyes. And this was the blanket. I wanted to be invisible so I wouldn't get got. Oh my God, I was so scared out of my mind. But still, there was an entity in that house that we lived. Because I kid you not, to this day, since I've been little to this day, something under my bed, that's why I'm petrified with under my bed, came up both sides and took my and went in my stomach, my bladder, the lower stomach. Just at the same time, just reached around something and took my breath away. And I was definitely froze. I was froze. I was just, I don't know how to explain that to anyone. I don't think I ever told anybody, because they wouldn't believe me anyways. But still, like, if you see those movies, if you see those movies, like Patrick Swayze in Ghost, I think it was the breath. There's the breath in his ghost or his girlfriend's ghost, I don't know, took the breath away. Do you get what I'm saying? The breath. Somewhere along, there's a breath that gets taken away. And this thing that came up on both sides of me and went like this, took my breath away from my stomach. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'll talk about something else. It was the truth. It was the truth. It's not a lie, not made up. But, well, let me see. It is the God's honest truth. A lot of weird things in my childhood. Lots. We had, us kids used to play on the roof, the garage roof, because it was flat. And when the snow came up, it came up to the garage roof, and we took our sleds and went down, shoom. And then we climb up, and then we go, shoom. But there was this one live wire. My dad always said, don't touch that wire or you will fry. If you want to be dead, touch the wire. So, kids. We're kids, me and my two brothers. I never thought anything of it, really. But it was thick. It was across. But I always remember my dad saying, don't touch the wire. It's live. And you'll die. One piece, because we always went like under, and we went. And we used to take sticks to see. We did. I'm sorry, Dad. But a part of this wire, like way down toward the other part of the roof, I think my dad touched it. I think he died and came back many times. There was a piece of clothing burnt on. So I was thinking, geez, maybe it's true. Yeah, I never asked. I never touched. I just went up and under and down the slide. That's it. That's all. It was just too much. Mish-Mash. Lot of stories, lot of things. Yes, to this day, I have to have my stuffed animal, White Bear, to this day. And there's a couple other things that I have to have, or I go crazy in my head. People don't get me. You don't get me. I don't. I get me. I get me. You don't get me. You don't get me. Why don't you get me? I'm so easy to get and understand. So easy. Well, I have a lot of experience with a lot of things. You might not think so. From a kid on up to when I first popped out of my mom till right now, this age. I've been through so much. So much. You wouldn't even believe. Most people can't even fathom that I'm even saying certain things, because nobody can live through things as I have, from a baby on up. And some things I'm not even going to speak about. It will be in my book that I write. If you want to know, read my book. But I'm going to write children's books first. I like writing children's books. Yeah. But Mish-Mash was a direction for me to be transparent in ways that I thought of lately, that I can't get out of my head. Yeah, can't get out of my head. I care about people. I do. I care about people. But I'm not understanding why people don't give a crap about anybody else but themselves. What's the problem? What is the problem with people? People only fend for themselves. Realistically. It's just too much. What goes on in people's heads? I was on the bus coming here to the studio. I thought this lady was going to attack me. For what reason? Oh my God. She just was going off with her mouth. I never would have expected that from this lady. Never. I mean, not in a million. It's just too much. Even if you want to be nice to people, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I just don't know what to expect. I like people. I like talking about a lot of things. Mish-Mash. Man. Men. What's wrong with the men these days? Yeah, what is wrong with men? Man. I can't go there either right now. I cannot. So, I have to tell you, if you need a vacation, take a train ride. Not the new speeding, vroom, the old-fashioned trains. The old-fashioned normal trains, to me they're normal, but the old-fashioned trains. I will never experience anything like it in my life. I would rather take a train ride. At least I'm thinking so. Than a plane ride. There's just so much nostalgia. It's just, you see things you don't even see. I mean, I don't know. It's really super great. The things that you see on a train, you'd be like, what? Are you kidding with me? I was down below and right past my face, a cow. Yeah, it was a cow. All 4 feet, hands and feet, okay, all 4 legs, top 2, bottom 2, were straight up in the air. I'm like, do they sleep on their back like that? What did I just see? I think I just saw a dead cow. I don't even really know what I just saw. It was freaky. Oh my gosh. And then on the top, there's glass. You could sit at these little seats that swivel, and you could just see the stars, and you could just see all around glass. You could see the landscape everywhere, this side, that side, and then the tall mountains above. Crazy. I love it. Yeah, I love it. You got to go through the doors. You got to pull that one, and it's shifting. So you got to be very careful getting from between this door and this door, getting past, because you don't want to get stuck in the middle. It's kind of, you need your strength about you. Yeah. You do. So it's just an experience. It's just an experience. I mean, once I was pregnant and I brought my own little teeny tiny carrots and celery, and I made my own, because pregnant women want to eat good things. And I made my little lunchbox with a little igloo. And this lady, she was talking to me. She asked me to, I don't know how maybe we were sitting in the same, I don't know. We were sitting in the things. I was facing this way, she was facing that way. She's talking, and she had a gold bracelet on. She took it off and she put it around my wrist, and I go, oh, no, here. She goes, no. You'll never ever forget me. I want to give you this. People do that to me all the time. People are just drawn to me, and they talk about things they would never talk about with a stranger. Because I'm genuine, I'm caring. I've been all my life. But I've had the most fabulous times on trains. I could write story after story on trains. And planes. I've had interesting stories on planes too. Trust me. Just not in the bathroom. LOL. Scratch that. I do want to be in that, 700 Club? Is that what they call? I'm playing. I just thought I would do Mish-Mash. Mish-Mash. Just a pile of odds and ends here and there. But don't hold it against me that I like my toys, gadgets, and toys, dolls, stuffed animals, collector things. I like collecting. Okay. I've always collected hearts, rocks, earrings, jewelry, pictures, anything with a heart I have or have had. And I'm really into hummingbirds. I have this thing in my head that hummingbirds are magical. They're dreamy. And I love hummingbirds. I do. I don't know why, but I do. I used to collect keychains, spoons, the little spoons that you get from state to state. I had every state, I'm thinking, except for maybe 5. Then that wouldn't be every. Well, I had the little spoons. I like night lights. I like magnets for the refrigerator, but then that gets too messy. There's too much. Candles, but not anymore because I have cats. Yeah, pretty much just hummingbirds, night lights. I don't know why night lights. Oh, I do. Because I'm scared of the dark. I'm scared of under my bed. To this day, I do not like under my bed. I do not like sitting on my bed with my legs over my bed if there's an under the bed. I don't like it. The next bed that I'm going to try and get is kind of like a hotel. Not exactly, but I want it flush to the floor so the cats can't get under there, with drawers, because I don't have very much space. If I have drawers, then I can put my clothes in the drawers, because I don't have any drawers at all. I don't have any furniture, actually, except for my blow-up bed. And maybe a chair with wheels that I put together. Pretty good with a wrench and a hammer. I didn't need it. I didn't need those with that chair, though. Okay, well, I am so mish-mashed out for right now. I want to tell you that you don't have to hide. You don't have to hide. Be transparent. Be transparent. I want you to have a great day, great week, great months. I want you to be you without hurting anybody. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt others by being you. I want to go. I'm going to wind down. I've got a long day ahead of me. So let's talk again. I'll see you another time. Bye now. Oh, see you.